Here in Milton Keynes, I'm McDonald.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back live to Arena MK. Yes, welcome back to Milton Keynes on the quarterfinals of the Unibet Masters, brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands in attendance and the millions joining us around the world, it's time to meet the players. Would you please welcome from Wales, a UK Open and World Cup of Darts finalist, the Iceman, Garwin Hooray! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and now from Scotland, a former Masters finalist, two-time Premier League champion, and the former two-time back-to-back champion of the world, the Flying Scotsman, Gary Anderson!
Should be an interesting contrast in styles. The Iceman, Gerwyn Price, a fiery presence on the oche yesterday. Gary Anderson always seems to keep his cool, but he certainly had his feathers ruffled by Gerwyn in November when they played each other in Glasgow. So this could be interesting. We've got a mirror image of these two in our commentary box with our very own Iceman, Alan Warren a little, and the occasionally combustible John Rawling.
I'm not combustible, I'm gentle and easygoing. Anyway, I'll tell you one thing, if there's one man who's going to help Gary conquer that back pain, it's Gerwyn Price. He's called him a clown in the past, and it's fair to say that he does not exactly enjoy his company up there on the stage.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right there, John. From a player's point of view, you do sometimes need that little bit of a oomph to get yourself going, and that's maybe what he needs.
Well, there is Gerwyn, the former rugby player. One of the most demonstrative players in darts, the man who nicked Alan's nickname, the Iceman.
First leg is Gerwyn to throw first. Game on.
Gary Anderson, twice former world champion. So away we go. Anderson clearly yesterday was throwing in some considerable discomfort, but he said when I spoke to him last night, don't worry about it. There's one thing that'll help me conquer the pain. It's playing him.
Yes, he knew he didn't play well at the bottom line. He wasn't really pushed that much by Benito. Got a long way ahead very early on. Almost cruised to victory in the end. But he wasn't pushed. Well, that'll certainly help his back, dropping his dart.
Yeah, he's had 5 weeks of treatment since, well, before the World Championships. He's been trying to get himself sorted out. Not really worked so far, so what the long-term answer is going to be.
The hardest bit, I think, sometimes is if you get a strange injury like that, which quite a lot of people do get. There's so much travelling involved nowadays
58.
in this sport, you know, in the car, on a train, aeroplane, different hotel bedrooms. It's very difficult to shake it off.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure a lot of the fitness freaks out there would say the best way to sort out a back pain is get yourself in the gym, work out, get your overall fitness better.
I'll argue with that.
140.
Price on the darts, first one to a finish.
97.
110 then for the opening leg.
Yeah, not been the highest scoring leg from either player yet.
For
treble 16 to leave double 12, but not to be. Oh, double 15! Oh!
Goodness me, what a shot that was.
Well, fantastic darts there from the twice former world champion Gary Anderson. That'll make his back feel a little bit better.
I think everything about him feel better, and look at this. Hello, here we go. That's more like the Gary Anderson we know.
Yes, that 150 finish. Well, back comes Price. Gives it the old 1-0. Unfortunately, it's to Anderson.
That's 5. That's 6. Back to back.
Chateauneuf de Pape. What a game of darts this is.
Anderson doesn't like the big celebrations of Price. He can have one of his own if he gets this, but it's not to be.
Well, he got the one.
Oh, he's having a go. He's saying he was in his eye line as he came back, and he's having a go at Gerwyn Price.
Oh, he wasn't, just his face, he was not happy at all, was he?
He was furious there, Anderson. He said that Price was in his eye line.
Gary requires 64.
64. 16 for double. For 2-0. 2-0 it is.
Break of throw. Hold of throw, rather. Already had the break. Well, they'd be playing so quickly, but it'd be interesting to perhaps see that again at that moment where the 9-darter went begging, because Anderson was furious.
100.
Well, let's take a look again at the eye. No, it's just playing so quickly, we're going to have to just wait for the moment. It's the 7th dart which he missed.
140.
Well, here we go.
He seemed to walk down the hockey a little bit there, didn't he? Oh, if I check that one again.
120.
Unlucky. He was up standing there ready to throw very, very quickly though, Anderson, wasn't he?
Yes, absolutely, he was. Yeah, he had a word.
So as ever with arguments, 100. There's perhaps two ways to look at it.
Yeah, he has a bad back, but it's like a gazelle going to the hockey.
129.
Good darts. Anderson not on a finish. Price can get back into the match here.
He's lost his composure a little bit there, hasn't he?
He's still angry. Price tops. Feeling between these two players, self-evident straight away.
Oh, the blue touch paper has been lit.
Well, yeah, I mean, Gerwyn can be a wind-up merchant, and the smile on his face, along with that checkout there, would suspect that he thinks he's got under Anderson's skin and created an opportunity which he's taken.
125.
Brilliant. Wonderful grouping.
Well, that's his 3rd maximum already.
So quick up to the hockey, isn't he, after he takes the darts out. Let's watch again how quickly he is up to the hockey, Anderson. Look, he's right up there now, he's ready to throw, and he wants to go now.
How often does he say, you know, I'm old school, he just wants to get on with it, doesn't he?
Almost over Gerwyn Price's shoulder he was landing there. Well, whatever you say, a little bit of old-fashioned needle and tension in darts, it adds to it. There'll be a few who remember the old style histrionics of a few of the big names gone by, you know, like Eric.
We like a bit of spice, don't we?
Absolutely. Great darts.
155.
Brilliant
Gary
setup.
Price 64.
How about that? Double 8. Now an opportunity for Price.
Yeah, missed there from
Gary
Anderson.
Price 24.
Despite that fantastic setup from Price.
Well played. Match square. And again, a little bit of an observation from Murray and a sideways glance from Irwin.
But it's 2-2.
Anderson was a hot favourite for this one. You could get 5-2 against Gerwyn Price, and a few people would have had a little look at that, I suspect, bearing in mind that Anderson is not fully fit.
Well, certainly after the first round encounters, because Gerwyn Price played very, very well, but Gary Anderson, from those 2 darts missed in the last leg, has played pretty well himself. That's his 4th maximum.
4th maximum, and we're only in the 5th leg. Averaging over 107, Gary.
He's a big 180 scorer, isn't he? One of the best in the game.
Brilliant. He's one of the very best to watch when he's on his game, isn't he?
45.
And there's nothing else there, is he? Just gets on with it, and that's what people like about his style of play.
$99.
Price needing that big performance. There's Gary's little lad watching on.
Needs another full house.
140.
Comes up from tie.
Lovely little lad.
Oh, he's a monkey.
He can throw a dart.
59.
He certainly
Gary
can.
Price,
Darting monkey. Right,
136.
136. Not this time, but he's going to leave it pretty handy. Just checking where the score is.
Yes.
Oh, what a dart.
Had to go down that way. Going up for the 20s can be dangerous at that point. So, despite that miss in the previous leg, Anderson has given himself a great opportunity to go into the break, 3-2.
Well, this is for the break of throw. Not a bad markup. And takes it out. Anderson ahead. A match full of spice already. Both of them throwing well. Averages over the ton mark. Anderson a break to the good. And he leads Gerwyn Price 3-2. We're loving this spicy little battle. This was the moment of controversy. He walked back on the exclusion zone and Anderson told him big time.
He certainly did. I'm unsure what really happened there, but you can tell by Gerwyn Price's reaction, he didn't flinch at all.
Which suggests that Gerwyn knew exactly what he was doing, yeah?
Well, it appears so, but we will see.
In the Welshman's defence, Gary up there to throw very, very quickly. And I guess some might say he could just have waited a moment, like now. I think the referee might have had a little word with them.
Well, yeah,
We'll see.
At the time, he was actually walking down between exclusion zone, so maybe it was a little bit closer than it should have been.
55.
Whether it was accidental or not,
It's
we will find out.
a talking point, isn't it, though, and we like that. Gary Anderson has the break, but straight away with that rather poor visit, his throws under pressure with that ton 40.
Yes, he's hit a few maximums, but some of his other scoring has just been a little bit flaky.
100.
That's okay.
And shake of the head again from Gary Anderson there. I thought it was going to kick off again for a moment.
I think he was disappointed with the first 2 darts.
96.
He knows he's got in front like he did early on in the match at 2-0 and let it slip.
100.
Great chance for Gerwin to break back.
Yeah, should go for 19s. 5 19s will leave 170.
Needs a treble.
Yeah, we'll go back upstairs now.
90.
Needs a finish. Good last start.
$96.
Well, he leaves himself 150.
167.
He took that out in the first leg.
He knows exactly how to do it. Price just trying to set it up to make it a relatively simple task when he returns. Great last start.
Yeah, good setup there. Not this time from Gary though. First couple of visits to the board has been the problem here. Didn't score well enough. 55 and 96.
So double 18 for the ideal start to this session for Gerwin Price to break back. Ooh, double 9. This is a big dart now. Oh dear. And a chance goes begging.
Yes, didn't really frighten it there, did he?
Well, he's got double 18. He's on double 11.
Yeah, just a bit too hard there. Was going for 18 tops, obviously. Cost him.
Well, he's made a hash of that. Price, 144. For the break of throw, a break he didn't expect to get, I don't think. But there it is now.
Well, both players have opportunities to take the leg. He hit him double 18, not the fact that he still had darts at double 11, but it just stopped the momentum a little bit.
Well, he was obviously trying to play safe, wasn't he? Stay away from the treble, and he just overcooked it.
96.
Still a long way to go. Nice to 10.
Anderson, the big favourite with the bookies for this one. They've already lost the world champion this afternoon. Rob Cross, if you're just joining us, beaten by Mensur Suljevic. Cross's finishing ratio, which will let him down. I'm told it was his worst checkout percentage since Minehead.
100.
Yes, 8 out of 24. He missed 16 darts at a double.
Minehead and
Crucial
the UK
points
Open.
as well. That's the important thing in this
59.
game, isn't it? It's the timing of the misses.
Raymond van Barneveld, a very impressive winner earlier on. He's going to be playing Suljevic.
78.
And now we see who's going to be taking on potentially Michael van Gerwen in the second semi-final.
140.
Well, that second dart looked a bit loose, but it managed to stay there. It leaves himself 167. Price should be on a finish.
123.
certainly is.
Needless to say, James Wade will have very different ideas about that potential. Oh, now, bullseye!
On the wire, good attempt from the Scot.
104.
He's got options here. Usually the 20 or the 18 area mostly. So 4 and tops. 4 tops, the Motown shot. There we go.
He's ahead, it's the big time celebration once again. Only a hold of throw there.
80.
But importantly, the first 2 legs of the session.
Is it a swing in the match? Has the tide turned? Or is it just a little blip in Anderson's progress? We'll see.
It's good darts from Anderson.
Wonderful. That's his 5th, Alan, already.
Yes, is it as many 180s as 140, so that maybe
80.
needs to increase. Obviously better to hit the 180s, but needs to increase the other scoring as well. Good last one.
144 remaining for Anderson. Another of those would be handy.
100.
Yes, and in one of these games when it's both players are playing pretty well, you don't want to be giving any distance in the scoreline. You're just making it that little bit more difficult to get back in the match.
What a classy last dart that was. Anderson leaving himself on a relatively straightforward 52.
130, Gary required 52.
Tops for 4 each. Good darts.
That is cool. Important moments then. Didn't want to be giving Gerwyn Price 2 darts to the double to go further ahead. And we are at 4 apiece.
Gary Anderson, runner-up in this tournament last year, lost 11-7 to Michael van Gerwen in the final. It's Gerwyn Price's debut.
Yes, a couple of debutants.
140.
Gurney Norris got themselves back into the top 16.
Of course, Gerwyn beats Darryl Gurney, the other debutant, in the first round.
Yes, he played well in that one. That second session, his scoring was outstanding. That's what
59.
gave him the opportunity to eventually win the match. That's a loose dart.
Loose, yeah.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's staying there though.
99.
And nothing in this leg. Next couple of visits apiece could be crucial.
43.
It's becoming a big one, this, isn't it?
Well, there has been, strangely enough, quite a few legs against the throw.
140.
Darts again. Anderson with a real chance of a break of throw, 108 when he returns. They're against the throw, you see. 2 legs, 1 against the throw each. He was after treble 17 there.
88. There's double 14.
80. Gary requires 76.
76 for Price to hold.
Double 8. Double 4 now. Oh, that was a big dart, and he's missed it, and Anderson can step in with a break here. Yes, good dart. Gerwyn's concentration might have been broken by a shout from the crowd there. Whatever, there's a break at the end of this leg. Is it going to be 6-4 or 5-all?
Yes, and the 5th break of throw in 9 legs. Just shows you that there's,
59.
again, throwing first the player, no trebles, only 59. You see the disappointment, and all of a sudden, the person against the darts is in prime position.
Nothing between them, really. Tight game.
That's better from Anderson. Could do with another, though.
100.
They played in the World Series of Darts back in November. Anderson won 10-8 on that occasion. It might be that we're heading for a similarly close match here. 4-2 in previous matches is the career record between the two of them.
Well, as I mentioned, he's behind Anderson. This will help. That will help immensely, my good fellow.
Absolutely, old boy. Maximum number 6.
Well, obviously 162 is not a finish. He couldn't do a lot about that.
60.
All of a sudden, he's in the best position.
The
The swing has been incredible.
Chance missed there for Price, and he knew it. You could see from the body reaction,
92.
body language. Good last dart, Anderson.
Yeah, needs to keep straight here. That's good. John 40 would leave the double. Yeah, good setup.
Big leg this one, Alan. Now, can Anderson take it out? I think he's probably going to have to. 15 for tops. He's got it now. This is a huge start. And he's taken it. Showed some bottle, did he ever? 6 out of 14 on the doubles now. He's averaging just shy of 100. In fact, both of them are. But crucially, Anderson has the break of throw. And they leave the stage after that second session with Anderson leading 6-4. It's a feisty old match which the sellout crowd here in Milton Keynes is enjoying. And Gary Anderson has the lead, 6-4, as they play for a place in the last 4 of this championship. Semi-final match against Michael Van Gerwen or James Wade, last match of the afternoon. That is what awaits the winner of this one.
Yes, both players have had missed opportunities, but it's Gary Anderson who's taken both sessions 3-2.
11 flag, it's Gerwin to throw first. Game on.
A very crucial leg here for Gerwin Price with throw.
Comes back well.
140.
He's been in the PDC for 4 years, Gerwin Price. He's still a relative
59.
newcomer and done very well to consolidate his position in the World Top 16. Seeded number 12 for this one.
Yes, as we mentioned when he was playing
95.
Darrell Gurney, both those players came through the Q-Skill system. Corey Cadby got through this year. He should be a delight.
I'm looking forward to seeing him around. I think he's a good. I hear what you say, Alan, but I think he's going to be a good addition because he's a character.
I think he'll be a fantastic addition.
And he can play big time.
Yes, he's certainly looking forward to the season ahead,
59.
as we all are. This tournament, first of the season, to get us up and running.
60.
It's a fairly ordinary leg so far, this one. Certainly, so far as Anderson's concerned.
Yeah, he's lost his scoring a bit after the break.
107.
I suppose from his point of view it is against the throw, but there's been so many legs against the darts in this match. Tops for Price! He's happier with that one.
There's a little lad who looks as though he's about 5 or 6 years old, absolutely on the front row, is chanting Gary, 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 and he's just been told by security, just keep it down, young fella. Don't think they're going to tell him to exit the building or anything draconian like that, but they're just saying maybe choose your moments for shouting Gary, Gary, Gary. Good darts.
Magnificent 7 maximums for Anderson.
57.
There's still a subdued atmosphere here.
90.
Good switch to Bull, which we managed to get for you.
.140 will leave 170, but it slipped it into the 5, so
91.
not on a finish.
91 required. He's got a 3. Treble 20. He's got it for double 14. Still got time though.
Well, not the best double to go for 7. May split it possibly. Should go for 25 here. Ooh, just on the outside. 25 would have left Shanghai.
Well, double 7 if he goes straight at it. If he has 3 double 2.
10 score.
Well, this would hurt if Anderson were to be broken here. Not now.
Yeah, he's still got to hit the double, but he has got 3 at it.
Got a unicorn 4.
2 2s. Finally. Limps over the line. Holds his throw, 7-5.
Yes, held his throw just about. Messed about a little bit in the end. But the Madhouse made him happier.
136.
Needs a treble here or the throw's going to be under pressure. Good dart.
96.
Yes, you always feel like you need to hit 1, don't you? 96, 95s can be so crucial in the totting up process towards the end of the leg.
Anderson's not moving terribly freely. I wonder if the old back's starting to play up again.
58.
He's got a grin on his face.
It's when he raises the right arm that he gets the twinge.
90.
Still keeping himself going.
121.
Well, if he has got a little bit of a problem, maybe try and dig in. Sort the game out as quickly as possible.
58. Going to
Apparently he's
126.
been struggling and saying that it's hurting when he left the stage between sessions. And Price has got the opportunity here. He's got to jump all over it.
114. Getting the car.
Well, Anderson started the match with a 150 finish in the first leg. He won't be doing it in this one.
98. Giving the car.
So double six for the hold of throw. It's a must for Price. He's done it.
Shot on the 13th leg. Gary Price. 14 leg is carried the throw first. He won.
Crucially, Anderson still with the break of throw. His averages, though, which were
100.
up towards 110 at one point, 107, 108, it's dropped right down now to 96, though. He's gone off the boil, the Scotsman. Whereas Price gets his second maximum.
These crucial moments for Anderson. If he is struggling, just that little bit of a niggle. Price has taken the darts already. But you've got to keep moving.
60.
A lot of shouts of come on Gary, come on Gary. He's very much the crowd favourite.
96.
Note in it, Alan.
No, very crucial leg, this one for me. If Gary is feeling a little bit of a twinge, he does lose the leg.
55.
All of a sudden that pain gets worse.
Well, he's still just about maintaining advantage here. Just.
105.
Shanghai when he comes back.
Yes, we all like a Shanghai.
59.
Giving himself a good opportunity here. Not the best scoring leg, but he's managed to give himself a good opportunity here. Well, he's not happy with the lie. Maybe two balls. Well, I'm not quite sure about that one, John.
You could tell that he was feeling he'd not got much to aim at. Well, Price can't check out now, though.
But it's what you leave. If he doesn't hit a treble, he may only get one dart at a double here. When he was almost... Well, he's hit the treble anyway, so that's that scenario gone. And what do I know?
Absolutely immaterial, Alan.
Thank you, Gary.
8-5 Anderson holds his throw. 8-6, I beg your pardon. Anderson holds his throw. And you can see from the look on his face that Gary will be looking forward to getting off that stage.
Nice big push here. He's only two legs away. This one against the throw.
60.
Match has just gone off the boil, hasn't it?
Yeah, sometimes when you get to points like this in a match, you've got to drag your way through. Even a ton of a 96, 95, anything like that. Or maximums even.
Here we go. That's as good as a maximum. Superb darts again from Anderson.
Yes, giving himself a great opportunity, because if he can take this leg against the darts, puts him one leg away, he'll be throwing next.
Well, he'll fancy it now. Look at this again.
140.
Ton 40.
He'll be very happy with the last two visits. 177, 140. Leaves him 124. Price not on a finish. Price through first in this leg.
Oh, yes.
84.
Went for treble 20, double two.
That's what he was going to do, yeah. He was looking to follow that first treble. And Price...
97.
Well, how much did he need that? Tops now. Yes, break of throw. Big one. Only one more needed. Is the writing on the wall for the pugnacious Welshman.
Yes, and Gary knows, doesn't he? He knows how big that leg was. He knows he's got a great opportunity here.
60.
Scoring letting down again there, but as he did in the previous leg, started with 60, 177, 140. Oh, again, another dart's fallen out the board.
80.
It's a couple of times that's happened.
When he'd finished last night
58.
and chatting away behind the stage afterwards, Gary's back was hurting so much that if he laughed, he was wincing with pain.
60.
And as one of the natural chucklers of the game, that wasn't great.
Did you tell him any jokes?
I told him, I did
135.
tell him something which is fairly amusing, but I'm not sure I should be saying it on air. He certainly found it amusing.
83.
Right, great position. But you've got to keep going though. Oh, he's struggling a little bit despite
40.
the 9-6 lead. Can Price jump all over it though? That's the problem. He's not doing, is he?
45.
Both players lost their composure in this leg.
He's missing his chance here, Price. Anderson is just twitching for whatever reason, and Price is not. That's an
94.
important dart, that last one.
Well, that's all he needs to do at this stage. You feel Price needs at least 2 of these.
99.
Maybe not enough.
Gary Ricard,
Still a doable finish.
114.
Well, this is for the match. 114. Treble 18 he now needs for tops. Can't get it, so Price will get his chance here.
58. Gary Ricard, 134.
Treble 19. Not to be, so just a set up now. And 11. Oh, a bit of muck spread in there.
Gary Ricard, 56.
Yeah, he's lost it, hasn't he, Price? Just when he needed to find big numbers. Now Anderson can finish it. Tops then for the match. There it is. He beats Gerwyn Price 10-6. He's in pain. There is a handshake. A polite handshake. Anderson moving a little bit uncomfortably, but he's into the last 4. Who's it going to be? Will it be Wadey? Will it be MVG? We will see, because that's the next matchup. But Gary Anderson has won this one. The man he's described as a clown, Gerwyn Price, is beaten 10-6.